Hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. Haven't covered it for a few days, or actually maybe 1 or 2 weeks actually. So I think it's time to look at VeChain again. It's a bit slow at the moment as the entire market is, but VeChain is still expected to be in this wave 2 correction here. We can actually get rid of maybe this price channel. I just want to try to keep the chart clean as possible. What we can see is that the market is moving in this pretty much very ugly price channel here to the downside. I call that a corrective, a corrective price channel. I've got a support area here on the chart, which is defined between 1.8 cents and 3.18 cents. And it would be ideal if the price could reach that area. It doesn't have to though, okay? This doesn't have to be reached. I've got 2 wave counts on the chart. They are both bullish at the moment, and one of them will get invalidated below the red line. Okay, so there are, there's a certain price range in which they just move together, but below the red line, which is at 2.5 cents, the white count, which is the more directly bullish one, will get invalidated. Now that doesn't mean it's necessarily bearish, but yeah, the probabilities then for a bearish outcome will increase because one bullish scenario gets invalidated, and then it just makes sense. Then you have more bearish cases that in contrast, if you compare them with the bullish scenarios. But anyway, as long as we're holding above 1.8 cents, it's still possible that the yellow count is playing out, in which a 5-wave rally unfolded from the June lows, I think it was, last year. So we have a structure that's very similar to Link's structure. Bit ugly maybe compared to Link, but it's a 5-wave move up, and it's a similar structure to Link, ADA, some other coins. Some of them started the move in June, and some only started in like September, October. And then we have this current pullback. I mean, it is very much looking like a correction. So I'm leaning towards a, let's say, bullish resolution here, a bullish outcome. However, nothing's guaranteed, and obviously we need to see, I mean, this is currently a projection, right? And we want to see that 3rd wave rally to the upside, either in the white count, which is sort of just based on a large ABC, and then the C wave forms here a 1-2 setup, whereas all of this could also be a wave 1, and then all of this is a wave 2, which would then most likely be a WXY pattern. So we want to see a reaction ideally to that support region, and we haven't even entered the yellow support zone, so there is plenty of space. I think that gives VeChain good potential for continuous upside movement, or at least for an upside reaction before breaking key levels. Okay, so there's plenty of space still. I mean, we haven't even reached a 38.2 retracement of the yellow box there, which is at 3.18 cents. We're currently dealing here with some Fibonacci extension levels. What I did also in previous videos already, I measured the length of the wave W. That's how you can measure the targets for the internal waves. Wave W, compare that to the Y wave length, and then you get sort of a target area here. And there's some Fibonacci confluence around 3.18, 3.12 cents. So 3.1, 3.2 cents would be maybe an ideal area where the price could form a low. The micro patterns are a bit ambiguous here in this correction, as they usually are in corrections. I've now labeled that as an ABC. I did have the B wave here before, but it's possible as well. And I just thought it looks quite nice as a B wave triangle. Okay, so if we zoom in a little bit, we have the wave W down, X wave up, and this is a Y wave, and then we have an A wave down, and then sort of A, B, C, D, E in a B wave triangle, and then now a C wave down, where we have 1, 2, maybe we're working on the 3rd wave now. So that could send us nicely down to maybe a 3.18 cents. We've got some other micro levels here, 3.12, 2.8 cents, and then maybe even 2.7 cents. But just note that as long as we don't break below the red line, also the white count is possible. In the end, they are mirror counts, you could say, until we finally see a reaction. And then we can decide, okay, is it rather the yellow count or the white count? So at the moment, I think there's not much more we can really say about this chart. The only thing is an upside breakout point is the last swing high. So 3.9 cents, that would be minimally what I need to see broken to the upside to indicate that something is bottomed here. And then a break above the 4.07 cent level would be better confirmation, followed by a break above 4.35, and these are key levels. And then by that time, we should also have broken already out of the descending price channel, which would be quite bullish. Yeah, so this corrective price channel needs to be broken in order to obviously confirm the end of the correction. So yeah, we still have to be a bit patient, but it's end of the week, end of the weekly candles. So maybe we see a little bit of action also as Bitcoin maybe is getting a little bit more volatile. That's my update about VeChain. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.